Hey, welcome to Sewing Sunday. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. And I'm going to use a pattern. It's that little tiny one. Let me see if you can see it at the bottom there. The little girl with the orangey pink top. I'm going to make that one. So let's go see the fabric. So I've got some orange felt. This isn't a done deal about what I'm using because once I start getting it together, it might not go very well for me and I might not like it. But anyway, I've got 2 buttons for the eyes, and this glittery pink is for the bigger eye, and that'll be blue. And then the little eye will be the yellow. And then I've got, using the orange from the apron as one of the things, a darker purple with little, I don't want to call them polka dots because this is polka dots. I'm going to use that. And then also this is it's just such a gentle pattern. I thought it could be used more as a solid color. So that's what I'm going to use. I've already got a bit of a dilemma because it wanted me to use, like, what's it called? Pellon 807, some sort of paper fusible web stuff. I don't know if I have it or not because I do have an 805, which is a papery kind of thing, so that might work. I don't know. And then I found this, and it doesn't have, it's fusible. It's not papery. It's nice and thin, but I didn't leave the little name. I usually wrap it around so that I don't forget it, and it must have either fallen off or I just didn't bother that one time. But anyway, that's the problem I'm dealing with. But I haven't really read through the sewing directions. So when I get to that part, if this one will work, I'll use it. And if this one will work, I'll use it. So it's supposed to be 807. All right, so one problem already, and I haven't even got going yet. I've ironed all the pattern pieces and put them with each color. Look at how big it's going to be. Isn't it great? Each color where I'm going to be cutting them out of. And here's the whole back. It's going to be good size. It's not going to be a little dinky thing. I finished cutting out all the pieces. I've got 4 legs, 3 hair, 4 bows, 1 face. Isn't that cute? Okay, it's going to be cute. I got a couple of eyes and a little heart. And the heart and the 2 eyes are going to be appliques that I have to do before I actually sew anything together. So that's going to take me a little while because I haven't done embroidery in a while. And here's an ear, here's the bottom, and the little heart goes on the bottom part of the front. So it's like the front part of the egg. It looks like an egg. Oh my God, another egg in my life. Woo! So then I've decided, even though it said paper webbing, I just don't like the way this feels. Not really feels, but it makes noise. Why do I want it to make noise? So I'm going to go with the soft one that I don't know the number. This one is 805, and I'm going to pretend this is either 803 or 807. It's not papery, so I can't believe it's an 807. Who cares? I'm watching some Bridgerton because the appliques are going to take me, I don't know, like I said, I don't know. And then I have to do eyelashes too before I can put it together. So I'm not going to make you watch me do that, but I will show you the end result of everything and anything. I got finished with the face. It's cute. I called it embroidery, but it's like stitching, I guess. I mean, I wasn't doing anything fancy by any means. And then I did, I put it over here. And I did the heart that goes on the front of the body of her sweet monster boy. So we've got these 2 things that will go together. There. When I point it to the window, you can't see it. So these 2 things will get sewn together. That's all I've done in 2 episodes of Bridgerton. I did this and this. That's it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to clean up. I think it's ready to do some sewing instead of stitching. I'm about to start sewing. I turned the light off. Let me turn the light back on. let me know you're hungry. I see you. Okay, so I've got the two pieces sewn together. I basted the teeth on. That's that rickrack. Rickrack? I think that's what it's called. That zigzag stuff. I think that's rickrack. But anyway, I've got the two bits stuck together, and the rickrack is going to be her teeth. And I don't have any jumbo, and I wasn't going to go to the store and get any new ones. It's supposed to be jumbo. I don't care. So this is like regular, maybe big. I don't know. And this is a curve, which is really hard to do because you almost have to sew it like this, all curved around. So I took that little piece off. I almost wish the sewing machine was only this wide, so then I could really curve it nicely. Yeah, I have to curve it this way. All right. So wish me luck that the teeth stick out. Yay, she's got teeth. They're tiny. I'm gonna have to iron them downward because I think the boy is upward and then the girl has the downward teeth. So it's just a matter of ironing this. Okay. I'll just iron it so that the seam goes up and then the teeth will come down. All right. Whew. I think, I'm gonna hope that this is the hardest part because this took absolutely forever. This is as far as I'm gonna get today. This was a lot of picayune work and I just kind of wore me out. And then I made the ears. I put these together and had to turn them inside out, or I should say right side out with that little tiny thing. These are the ears. Boop. And then this is the bow. And look at that, that's even tinier opening than this, which took me a while. And my fingers hurt now. So my next step is, I already put the chicken away. The next step, no, not even the next step. So I was looking at the bow and looking at the little picture. Let me see, there it is. I don't even see it. The bow looks tied. Well, this is all I've got for the bow, and it says I'm supposed to connect it to the front of her head this way. And I'm like, how am I supposed to tie this into a bow-looking thing? I don't know. I may have to put it all together, because if I put this on her forehead here and then flip it upward, I mean, it's going to look like this. If I can't, I mean, I'm supposed to tie this. How is that possible? So anyway, I'm throwing in the towel for the night and hoping, you know, I'm going to put it together the way it says. But then if it doesn't work out, I'm going to take it off and then make these longer, like cut longer ones, so that when I do put them on the top of her head like this, I actually can turn it into a bow. Because this, I can't do that. I can't do that. So anyway, day is done. It's lunchtime for dinner, and I've had it up to my eyeballs. It's such tiny work. I think it's adorable, though. It's really cute. And I think the ears are going to look cute. See, I got the darker purple. And then the bow is going to look so cute. Wait, the bow is going to look cute. However I can. Anyway, ugh, my eyes hurt. Okay, see you tomorrow. Here we are, day 2. I was complaining about how am I supposed to tie this, right? So I went over to Glenn and I held on to the very end and I said, I'm going to hold on to this really tight and you tie this. And he tied it. And I thought, all right, well, if he can tie it, I'll tie it. And so that's what I'm going to do. I just finished step 6, was making these the ears and the tie. So now I'm on step 7 of 16, which is putting it all on the face. Oh, then we do the hair. Center top, here goes the bow. And the hair just needs to be sewn right along the edge to keep it together. Ooh, what if I went like this and like turned it like this? That might be cute. Let's stick them together. I did one of the feet, and now I'm going to sew the other one. As I go around these curves, I just like to lift up the presser foot just the littlest bit, so it makes it easier to go around the curves just lightly, barely lifting it about every 2 stitches. Gotta really hold the fabric though, because if you don't, it gets all cattywampus. And I'm gonna just take out some excess fabric, which I tend to call thinning out because, you know, I used to cut hair, and that's the term I use for getting rid of extra. Step 14. Okay, they feel about as fat as I'd like them to be, and even. Boop, boop. I basted the feet inside with the toes facing the face, so when it comes right side out, where in the world are we? It'll be facing forward. But now I'm going to be sewing up the bottom bit until I just have a little bit here, and then I'm going to turn it right side out and then stuff it, and then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Without further ado, ta-da! She's done. I really like her. I think she turned out really good. I know I've been saying that about everything, but I think I just like the things I make. It's just fun to make them, and they're fun to look at, which makes me happy. The only problem is the feet were supposed to go on this way, where the front seam was supposed to meet the seam on the side, and I didn't do it. I don't know if I didn't read it, misread it, or passed over it, but I was imagining her feet like this. So whether I read it or not, I don't have a memory of that. But I was thinking, oh, you know, here, she sits like this, you know. Stand up, your feet go forward, and when she sits down, I thought she'd sit, you know, like this, but she doesn't. She sits like this. A little egg with legs. Got to find a place for her, and it's time to retire my doggie that I made 5, 6, 8 years ago, maybe 7 years ago, also stuffed. Boop, boop. Okay. Wah, wah, wah. Happy Sunday!